Ashe, peace, love, and light. Welcome to Higher Frequencies Portal. I am Q. Welcome to my portal. This is a reading for our beloved Sagittarius. This is a general reading, and it will also be timeless, meaning whenever you find yourself clicking on this video is exactly the divine timing meant for you to do so. As you can see, I am clearing your space so that we can get a very clear channeled message for our beloved Sagittarius. Welcome to all who are new. Please be so kind as to click that subscription button. I am definitely growing my soul family, my soul tribe here. So I welcome all. Look forward to connecting with you. For those who are new, just a small announcement. I am an alchemist. I create cleaning and clearing and cleansing candles. I have a Palo Santo and Sage clearing candle that I have crafted, handcrafted. I include very powerful herbs in addition to the Palo Santo and Sage essential oil. I am also a craftsman because I create jewelry. So I make handcrafted bracelets. This is my Palo Santo Evil Eye and my Palo Santo Evil Eye and Black Tourmaline bracelet. So I also create apparel, and that link you could find down in the About section. And I create mists. So I have a few things that I'm working on. I'm still fine-tuning some things, but as soon as I get that green light, that go from the divine, I will be definitely leaving you with the information as to you being able to access it. So enough with the announcements. I do want to call in the elements of water, fire, earth, air, and ether. Ashe. I ask our beautiful angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, animal totems, the universe, source, the divine, most high God, the creator, to shine a beautiful, powerful message for our beloved Sagittarius. I ask that you use me as a clear channel so that I can intuitively and discerningly pick up on the energies, the number synchronicities, the vibrations of the cards, because I am one with my cards, and so it is, so mote it be. Ashe. So let's go ahead, delve into this reading. Now, the way that I start my readings, if you are new, is I like to start off my readings with a message from our oracle. So I like to start off reading because I feel like that lays a very solid foundation for the reading. And what I have seen is they tend to mirror the messages that come out in the tarot. So the messages basically continue throughout the oracle reading as well as the general reading. So that's why I like to do that. And I also, what I do in my process, how I read, is I take the jumps. So whatever tends to jump up and out of my hand, that is what will be included in the reading. But I also will expound on those messages that tend to flip over in my hand. So I will pick up on the energy because I do feel like the divine is, wanting that information to be shared, or it's resonant to someone that is watching. So let's go ahead and see what's coming in for our beloved Sagittarius. I'm going to pull some messages from the Goddess Guidance, 2 messages I'm hearing. And then I'm going to also pull from the Psychic Tarot along with a deck that I created. And then we'll delve into your tarot reading. Ashe. So I have been discovering that I have been making rather lengthy videos, and I've gone into meditation about it to try to figure out a better approach, because I know that everyone is not as does not have as great of an attention span to sit through a reading for 2+ hours. So what I have been instructed and guided to do is to complete the remaining readings with, those extended versions, as I'm calling it, and I will start my new cycle of readings with a more shorter version, if you will. So I'm hearing that's enough shuffling. I'm going to cut the deck. I cut 3 times, 3 different directions, and then I select the bottom energy as the overall energy. So divine spirit of love and delight, what messages do you have for our beloved Sagittarius? What messages of love and light do do you have for our Sagittarius? On the bottom of the deck, I am seeing Isis, past life. It states, the situation involves your past life memories. And so this is Isis. So your past life, this could be in relation to your love. Maybe you are in some sort of entanglement with someone that you have been following. You two have been kind of meeting up in different life paths or different life cycles. This also is a purple card. Purple is your intuition. That's your crown chakra. So I feel like you could be communicating with someone, have some deep soul connection to someone that is connected to you from a past life. But whatever you're experiencing at this moment in time, whatever transitional period you're going through, the divine is basically stating that this situation involves someone, something, a memory, a gift, a skill from your past life. What we see here is she's holding an ankh, and ankhs are symbols of life. So perhaps this is a love because she's holding the masculine energy of it. See, the womb is the feminine. So this is, the ankh represents life, because as you can see on my wall right here, how fitting, you can see this round section, that is the woman energy. That's the feminine energy rather. And then these two, this line here, this represents the masculine, the genitalia, you know, of the feminine and masculine creates life. That's why it's the symbol of life. So I feel like perhaps you are definitely involved, entangled, connected, either psychically, intuitively. You're communicating with someone from a past life. You have some sort of soul connection, soul tie to someone. So let's delve deeper to see exactly what's going on. I'm going to pull one more message from our Goddess Guidance, Divine Spirit of Love and Light. They have a message for our beloved Sagittarius. Thank you so much. So we have unconditional love, Mary Magdalene. So this message is repeating. So it is in fact love. There is someone from your past that you have a very, very deep love connection to. And the divine Mary Magdalene, Goddess Guidance here, is saying that the love, the unconditional love, is love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So perhaps you may be disconnected from your love. You may be at a distance from your love. Maybe you and your love have not come into connection. You are not in connection at this time, not even in communication. But I'm feeling like this connection, the divine is saying, is very sacred. And it's so sacred that the two of you, even in absence, can feel one another. The two of you, even in absence in the physical aspect, are psychically connected to one another. Because there is this unconditional love that will transcend any reality, any dimension. And this is powerful. And I do get a sense that there's some sort of intuitive communication, psychic downloads. There's some sort of activation. Bottom of the deck, golden opportunity, Yemenya. And it states, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So Yemenya is telling you that there's going to be a golden opportunity in matters of the heart. I know that because this is a green card. The green card deals with healing aspects. It deals with your love, your wellness, your health. But I feel that there's going to be some sort of golden opportunity that is going to bring balance in regards to love. A deep love connection, soul tie. And this is a deep connection. This is something that you are emotionally vested in. It definitely causes some sort of emotional eruption within you. And I feel that this person is, you feel that this person brings balance. They can bring this emotional balance. So this is amazing. So yeah, Yemenya is assuring that there's a golden opportunity that's going to be representing itself, or how do you say that? Re-representing itself, or re-introducing itself. You know what I mean. It's doing a re-re. It's making a recurrence. But this past life here, this is in pertinence to past life love. So that's what I was picking up on. So let's delve into our psychic messages. See what we got coming in for our beloved Sagittarius. So I see that there's a victory, and yep, someone from your past. Look at this. Rejoice and celebration. There's a return. This is another green card, and that is, in fact, matters of the heart, emotions, joy. And if you're rejoicing in celebration, then that means that this is a time of rejoice. This is a time to enjoy yourself. So you're laughing, you're having great conversations, you're with great company. And there's a sense that you're reconnecting, having some sort of reconciliation or reunion from someone from your past. The divine is assuring there's victory, there's success with this reconnection. Ashe. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have? Look at this triumph, forward movement, taking action, going in a new direction, going on a new journey. Victory and success is showing up again. So it's assured, whatever you're going after, whatever action that you are taking or whatever is transpiring, there's going to be victory, there's going to be success, there's progress, there's forward movement. So divine spirit, I'm hearing one more. Look at this, positive and forward movement. This is just what I'm picking up, and it's showing up in the reading. Accelerated motion, like, can't make this up. All right, I heard cut the deck. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Sagittarius from the Psychic Tarot deck? Divine spirit. Bottom of the deck, you got overall energy. Okay, so suffering in silence, the number 9. So you're putting an end to suffering in silence. I'm getting a sense that there was a lack of communication, and I was picking up on that. You and your beloved are at a distance of one another, and you're communicating psychically. This is what this is saying. And that's why this blue card, which deals with the throat chakra, which deals with your inability or your ability to express yourself. And when there's suffering, then that means that there's a lack of something. So I feel that you're lacking, you're feeling this sufferation due to the lack of communicating, expressing your feelings. You're not sharing your truth, but you're definitely being encouraged to do so. There's an end to this because the 9 is the highest number of change. So that means that you are seeing your way clear. You know that it's time to speak your truth, live in your truth, stand in the truth. And you're getting these downloads. There are 4 birds that are approaching you. And these 4 birds are your intuition. It's receiving that download. It's getting that moment of clarity. It's receiving an epiphany of some sort. This 9 of I look at this as that wounded warrior, because it's like you're suffering, but no one knows. You're in, isolation. You're away from everything, everyone. And all you have are your thoughts. And it's because you were seeking truth, you were seeking clarity, that you went to this place. And I feel like you finally discovered it, and you've realized what direction you need to go. And you're carrying this staff because this staff becomes that Ace of Wands, and it's going to take you in a whole new direction. You're going to follow your passion. You're going to move forward. You're going to take action, as we saw with those cards that kept showing up. There was some sort of triumph. There was victory and success. So you ending this moment of silence and taking action and going after what you desire passionately is going to render or garner you some level of success. That's just what I'm picking up on. So that's the overall energy. So divine spirit of love and light, may I have one more message from the Psychic Tarot deck for our beloved Sagittarius, divine spirit of love and light? May I have an additional message for our beloved? Okay, so they said I don't have one, but I have 3 for you. So we're going to take all 3. Okay, I'm hearing to take them in order. I was about to say how to take them. So see this? Look, but this was in reverse. So trapped in fear. You're coming out of that. See that? There was a lot of mental conflict. There was some sort of confusion. You were caught up in your brain about something. There's a sense of, ruminating and pining over something, overthinking. This is what I call monkey mind. And this is in reverse. So that means that you are coming out of this place of feeling mentally trapped, afraid to take action, afraid to express your truth, express your your beliefs. And he's wearing green. So again, there was a healing. You're no longer bonded by your fears, or bonded by your fears, or imprisoned by your thoughts anymore. You've released that. And it's because, like I said, you chose to walk away. Because when you're suffering in silence and trapped in fear, those are basically the makings of your own mind. Because you're in isolation, so no one else is having an opportunity to do anything to you. That's self-inflicted mental anguish. And so I feel like you started to realize that, because this sun is rising. That sun is rising, which represents the truth, the clarity, something becoming apparent. So what you were in the dark about, you're no longer in darkness. You're no longer afraid. Okay? Look at this. Deception and envy is in reverse. So you were dealing with a lot of a negativity. You got all these blue cards. And I feel like there's a reason why you were suffering in silence, because there's a sense that you were protecting yourself from someone that you knew was deceptive, someone who you knew was an emotional manipulator, someone that you knew was very much codependent. They wore a false mask. And this person is someone who would tell you things to keep you insecure, to keep you stuck, to make you afraid, to make you fear. This person was wearing a false mask, and this is what you was connected to. And that's why you chose to isolate yourself. You were suffering in silence, but the truth came. You went to this place to find peace, to rest and recover. And in return, what the divine gave you is the truth. You saw things very clearly. Those 4 birds, the 4 represent stability, represent something being sturdy, solid, stable. And I feel like you gained your mental stability more than anything. And you gained that because you started to look at things clearly, Sagittarius. So that's powerful. All of those, that's what you want to see in reverse, to be honest with you. So look at this. Solar. This is your sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is the divine feminine energy. That is the energy of creativity, fertility, of birthing something. This is an energy also of womanhood, of self-love, having healthy sexual connections, sexual relationships, even a sexual understanding of yourself, sexual expression of yourself. That's what femininity is, being able to express that sexiness, that vivacious energy, that feminine, that beauty, that delicacy, that tenderness. So this energy is what you're working on now. 2 is about decision. It's also duality. That's the masculine and feminine. So I feel like you're working on this feminine aspect of yourself, so that you could become whole, balanced, in harmony. Ashe. So let's go ahead, bottom of the deck. Look at that, passion ignited. So you have found your passion, found your voice through healing yourself, through healing thyself, through discovering you, through whatever it is that you've experienced, whatever this was that caused you to rise like the phoenix, that passion, whatever that was that triggered this love. Someone is definitely igniting this passion within you. And this green is the heart chakra again. I just feel someone and you are really communicating, connecting psychically, intuitively. And this is someone that you feel soul deep. There's a deep chemistry, a magnetic pull and attraction. And you and your beloved Sagittarius are communicating with one another, because this is full circle here. You know, that means that the message is going out and it's coming back. So you're feeling them, they're feeling you. This passion is also being ignited within them. And this purple is the crown. So that's how there's, this strong notion that you and your beloved are communicating psychically, intuitively. Because Isis already assured that when she opened up the reading with the situation involves your past life memories. And with unconditional love, that too was indicating that there's some connection that can't be broken. This is something that cannot be broken. Wow, this is beautiful. We're going to do our reading and see if that message continues, but this is lovely. It's almost like this is saying that there is some sort of twin flame connection, some deep soul connection you have with someone. So divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Sagittarius from the higher frequency deck? This is a deck that I created, Sagittarius. This is something I created when I received downloads during meditation. I'm hearing you attract what you are, mind your energy. Someone is definitely at a distance. I saw the travel card, or this could be indicating you making some sort of move, taking a vacation. Look at this, I manifest. That's the magician card. So someone is in that focused intention, manifesting their thoughts into reality. The divine is giving you love and light, giving you that power to manifest. You will be reconnecting with your soul tribe, your soul family very soon. And whatever it is that you've experienced in your past, do not duplicate it, because when you know better, you do better. So be mindful of the illusions, delusions, and faulty foundations. And that's exactly what that deception card symbolizes, but it was in reverse, so that's beautiful. That speaks to you shaking that devil off of you, That speaks to you being fearless, taking your power back, releasing yourself. My spirit of love and light. My little Laura is sitting here making her little debut in the video. So I see lotus position, meditation. This is a beautiful energy of centering thyself, getting into a place of harmony, into a place of balance. That healer, shaman, light worker card just showed up, and that to me indicates that someone out there, may have some sort of spiritual gift, some sort of healing ability. So I'm hearing this is good. We're going to cut the deck. Remember, I cut 3 times, 3 different directions. Divine spirit of love and light, what messages do you have for our beloved Sagittarius from the higher frequency deck? Bottom of the deck, overall energy, and we have light my fire. So light my fire is mirroring passion ignited. So there's this card, it has many meanings. What I'm picking up from this is I'm picking up the fact that there is something that is erupting within you, a passion, a desire, a love, an emotional connection, a soul tie that is really erupting within you. And it's about to implode because that's how powerful it is. And this could be related to someone or something. This could be a creative gift that you have, or a creative vision that you are implementing, because light my fire is burning. It's burning within you, whatever this is. And the sacral, as I said, that is energy of fertility and creativity. It's birthing something new. And we can birth life, but we also can birth creative gifts and talents and arts and ideas and inspirations through music and song and dance and writing and acting and whatever your gift may be. So something is igniting within you, beloved Sagittarius. Ashe. So divine spirit of love and light, may I have a message, an additional message? I'm going to get one more message and then we'll delve into our reading. We are 24 minutes into the reading, beloveds. So divine spirit of love and light, thank you. So there is a flip, so I will expound on that first. Divine timing, question not. So whatever you're anticipating, whatever it is that you are desiring, or whatever that's meant to be, the divine is saying it's going to be in divine timing. So we all know that there is no time but divine timing. And like they say, if you want to make the Most High laugh, you tell him your plans. Because things don't happen in your time. The divine is telling you, you needn't worry. In other words, stop questioning me, trust the process, and keep it moving. Ashe, trust that I know what I'm doing. You know, so let's see what your actual message is. Selenite healing stone. So you are in a process of healing. The selenite healing stone, this is what I also use for channeling. This is good for Reiki as well, for healing ailments, certain ailments you might find yourself suffering from, whether headaches or certain pains in the body. I have found this selenite wand to work wonders in releasing and unblocking that space, because that's all pain is ultimately is blockage. But selenite healing stone speaks to a healing, a deep soul healing that you have gone through, a deep soul healing that has triggered you to, end this suffering in silence. You're repairing yourself, and that's what I got the notion of. The sun is, not only does it provide that element of awareness or illumination, it also is very healing. So you're healing in whatever aspect you were suffering from. Ashe. And that's what I picked up on, is that you were putting an ending to this suffering, because that 9 is very symbolic of coming to an end. Something's coming to completion. So you're coming to the completion of the suffering, and it's because whatever you were, blocked or mentally blocked or conflicted or confused about, you have finally saw the light. You finally got that truth that you were seeking, and it's given you the ability to heal. You could start that healing process. Bottom of the deck, we have I see you, Ashe. So this is the divine assuring you that they've seen everything that you've been going through, all of these battles, all of this internal work that you've been doing, all of the perseverance and resilience that you've displayed through whatever this painful experience was. You've done that necessary work to pull yourself out of it. Even though you were suffering in silence, you weren't not working. You weren't just sitting there. It's not sitting and suffering in silence. You were still active. You were still seeking. Even in this card, she's looking ahead because she still has that hope. She still has that belief. She knows that the truth is out there. She knows that healing is her responsibility. Ashe, or his, the energy is energy. I'm just picking up on the divine feminine energy that I see there. But I see you. The divine sees you. So they're letting you know that they're with you. They're acknowledging, they're recognizing your work. They're recognizing the efforts that you've put into getting yourself out of that mental funk, out of that mind, that monkey mind. And they see you enough to continue to protect you, to guide you, to assist you on this journey. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. So let's delve into the reading. I'm going to use Light Seers. Divine Spirit of Love and Light, what messages do you have for our beloved Sagittarius? So we got the King of Swords. That's more energy of intellect, logic, clarity, analysis, scoping out the scene, peeping the scene. He definitely can peep. He could see things happening before it even happens. Highly intuitive, highly discerning. Very strategic, very sharp. He's a human lie detector. That's the King of Swords. You coming in sharp. So there's a 3 of Pentacles. So he's watching that 3 of Pentacles. There's a sense that the 3 of Pentacles, so that's to me that I'm thinking more in the lines of working on something, crafting something new, working very tediously on a project, something that's very much something you're training, you're seeking a higher level of understanding, you're going deep with research, and you're really mastering a craft with that Three of Pentacles. And so this just speaks to you, you know, really moving in a direction, you know, gaining some sort of clarity, you know, getting to a level of professionalism, mastering something. When you get that King of Swords, he's very intelligent, very sharp, and you're moving forward. Look at that. Triumph, victory, success. This is taking action. This is taking a new journey, going on a new journey, traveling even. This Tower moment speaks to sudden endings, sudden changes. Anything that's built on a faulty foundation is being destroyed so it could be rebuilt on a more solid foundation. If there was a love connection or soul tie that you were invested in and things did not work out due to some illusions and delusions, because we did see that deception card and the illusions and delusion card showed up during the shuffle, then you saw the light. And when I said that, look what showed up, the Ace of Swords. So you saw the light, you got the download, your intuition wasn't tricking you. You definitely listened to your own inner wisdom. So we're going to go ahead, Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What messages do you have? I see that Emperor here. And that Emperor could be your energy, could be Aries energy, it could be even Leo's energy. Yeah, there's a sense of healing. You know, rest, that's my Riri card. Rest and rejuvenate, rest and recalibrate, rest and recovery, rest and retreat, you know. And you definitely took that time out to heal, to do that self-reflection, self-analysis, to see what you could change within yourself. It wasn't about projection for you. Whatever heartbreak you endured, that's what I was picking up even in this card, is that you suffered, you were in pain, but you did so to figure out a way to not experience that same thing. So that requires you to self-reflect. That requires introspection, but it also requires you to take onus for whatever you've participated in freely, because we all have free will. So no one can do anything to you. It's what you allow yourself. It's the experience you allow yourself to have. And most times people allow themselves to have those type of experiences because they may lack a deeper understanding of love. They may have certain childhood traumas or belief systems that are faulty, or they may lack self-awareness. They may self-sabotage. They may be overindulgent or over-compromising. And those create toxic connections, toxic ties. But that deception could have also been you deceiving yourself, because that's what that is when you are sending a message that, you know, you're going to do all of the work in the connection and the other person doesn't have to do anything. That's sending a very a false message of what anybody would want out of a relationship, a healthy relationship, because healthy relationships require, you know, two people to give and take and to balance it out and to show up for one another and to pour into each other's cup and speak the same love language and be attentive and affectionate and honest and truthful and, you know, have communication and transparency, and, you know, I can go on and on. So that's what a healthy relationship and a healthy dynamic entails. So I see that there was that lack with the Tower, but that ending denotes a new beginning, and that's what you're about to venture out on now. So I'm gonna go ahead. Something just flew out, so I'm hearing expound, so we will do so. See that? Look, you're coming out of this energy, the Nine of Swords. It's in reverse. They both came out in reverse. Emotional manipulation and mind fuckery. So they're definitely, this is like the deception and lies, because when the Knight of Cups is in reverse, that means that someone's being emotionally manipulative. And the Nine of Swords for you is you being in that space of monkey mind, but because these are both reversed, you took your power back because you saw things clearly for once and for all. You got the clarity that you were seeking. So that's why. Ashe. So let me go ahead and cut this deck. So we're going to take bottom of the deck, overall energy. So divine spirit of love and light, what is your message for our beloved Sagittarius from the Light Seers Tarot deck? What is the overall energy? And we have the Eight of Cups, walking away. And I'm hearing a song in my head by Mint Condition. And it's called Walk Away. Something in a I should have walked away. I should have walked away, walked away, walked away, walked away. Ding, ding, ding. I'm going to put the link. But this is what you're doing, baby. You're walking away. You're walking away from feeling emotionally bankrupt, feeling unfulfilled, unseen, unheard, feeling alone. You see something clearly, and you see your worth. You see that you deserve 10 of Cups. There's nothing wrong with what you desire, and you know that what you give, you deserve to receive it. So you're looking for reciprocity. You're looking for something that's going to give to you equally. Balance, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. This is what you're walking. You're going straight towards the sun. That sun energy is very poignant because we are in the sun sign of Leo right now. And that sun is very, very vital to our very existence. It's vital because it provides healing and clarity and truth, optimism when we feel none. Even though you are walking away from something, you still are walking towards this sun because you know there's something better that you deserve out there. You don't have your head down, you have your head high. You're walking very, very sturdy, very confidently towards what you know you deserve, and that's happiness. That's emotional fulfillment. That's success. That's prosperity. That's abundance. That sun, like I said, is very, very powerful. And this is the same thing that you are focused on here. You can let baby girl in, Zariah. And that train is honking, so this is of significance to someone. But there is this notion that you saw something very clearly. You saw the truth in the matter, and you're walking away, and you're not even sad. You're walking away from something that's just not fulfilling you, and you're walking towards what you desire. You took your power back. Ashe. So divine spirit of love and light, may I have a message? What is Sagittarius's current energy, divine spirit? Okay, thank you. So the Four of Cups. So this is the energy, as we could see clearly. You're still thinking about something that transpired in the past. That's that energy of nostalgia. You're even looking towards the past. But what's important is that you may miss a beautiful opportunity here that's being presented by the divine. And within this offer is everything that you have prayed for, wished for, hoped for. Every petition and prayer you've asked, the divine is saying, I received it and I'm providing this to you. But you have to come out of a space of thinking about what happened already and focus on what you can create right now in this very moment. So you have to heal that heart, and we feel that you are still in that healing energy because you did pull the selenite healing stone. Ashe. So that's a card of healing. That's what that means. So that's why you're a little blah right now about love. You're not really feeling as optimistic about love. You're not really even checking for it. You're not really in particularly looking for it, for that matter. But the divine is presenting something amazing. So there's a chance you may miss a golden opportunity. Ashe. So let's see what happens. Divine spirit of love and light. What is crossing our beloved Sagittarius? Divine spirit of love and light. May I have a card? What is crossing? Thank you, spirit. So we have this Knight of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles could very well be who the divine is sending in, because the same colors that are within this beautiful rainbow are the same colors of this pentacle. And this Knight of Pentacles is not no chump. He's a knight, he ain't a king, but trust me, this Knight of Pentacles, he is the type that you want to be with, because he is willing to invest. He is not the hit it and quit it type. He is the one who will settle down and marry you, make you an honest woman. This is someone that will invest in the relationship long term. Someone who wants to establish it. There is 10 pentacles altogether. He's carrying the one to give to you, but he's telling you, this is what this pentacle that I'm giving you can lead to long term. And this is someone that you truly desire. Someone that will be willing to compromise. Someone that will be willing to invest. Ashe? Someone not afraid to work on the relationship, to ground it. But the divine is saying, don't miss this opportunity, because he's on his way out. And this could be the person that you have that past life connection with. You both have a very beautiful divine connection, very obvious. And the divine is the one conspiring behind the scenes to bring both of you to one another. So let's see what's in your subconscious. What are you thinking about, Sagittarius? What's in Sagittarius subconscious? So you're thinking about someone, like I said, there's a lot of psychic communication. When I see this card, I see downloads, I see communication, I see activity in the dreams, communicating with someone in the dream world. Like you may be dreaming of someone, or you may be having daydreams, certain thoughts, certain inklings, synchronicities, little nudges. But there is some psychic communication. There's a lot of mental activity. And I feel that's what's really, because when you look at this crown on Isis's head, it looks sort of like the same shape as this fire. There's a lot of passion that you and your beloved have. This also could indicate you thinking of new creative ideas. This passion that's igniting within you is the spark of some creative juices that you're starting to tap into. And this can definitely bring about some sort of abundance and success. Because the wand energy is that creativity. That's the entrepreneurial. So you have some sort of idea that's very innovative that could lead to, I'm hearing, success, abundance, prosperity, wealth, financial security, I'm hearing. This could also speak to someone having a lot of intimate thoughts about another person, sexual desires, passion, mostly during rest time, Sag. I don't know what y'all got going on. So what's in the foundation for our beloved Sagittarius, divine spirit of love and light? What's in Sag's? Okay, so, okay, they didn't come out. Okay, there goes one. So what's in your foundation? There goes that King of Swords. So a lot of communication psychically, man. Look at this. There's two swords here on this card, right? Got the one here, which is behind. So I feel like whatever was causing some sort of confusion, you're no longer confused. Whatever you were analyzing, trying to figure out, because that's what you're doing. You're sitting back trying to figure something out, peeping something, scheming, plotting, planning, not in a bad way, but just peeping game. So you obviously gain clarity, see things from a bird's eye view. You got this sword of truth, right? Sword of truth. You're preparing. There's a sense of preparation. This could be someone else. This could be your energy. But there's a sense of trying to figure out an approach, trying to learn someone, something, trying to see things from a different angle. You're gaining a lot of clarity though, becoming very sharp, very wise, because you're watching something to learn it, to understand it. Like I said, you also could be figuring out a way to approach a conversation, to approach something that you are passionate about, mastering it, learning it, researching, doing your homework, studying. So you're studying something really, also. I feel like there's some level of communication that could also be coming in. Ashe, Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What is in Sag's recent past? So the Ace of Cups is showing up. I feel like you did a very, very deep soul healing, and in return you can now attract love to you because you've done this healing. In order for us to ever get this ace energy, we have to first master the self. I look at the aces as self, oneness. You can't draw in the energy of ace if you haven't even mastered thyself. And so that's what this card to me symbolizes, that you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of soul work. And in return, the divine is saying the healing and the soul work that you've done on yourself is now going to radiate and vibrate in the ethers. And now you may be able to attract love to you, because now others could feel your vibration. You're vibrating on that frequency, and now that love can attract, magnetically attract to you. Ashe. So let me see. That was, oh goodness. See, yeah, you was healing. You was healing. You was in isolation. You was recovering, repairing yourself, retreating from the world, reflecting on the past, self-reflection for future reference, taking onus, accountability. And this was in matters of the heart. See, your heart is right next to you, but you're learning that there were certain belief systems, faulty foundations that you were rooted in, that you needed to change, that you needed to alter. This is truth. This is gaining your mental stability. Four of Swords represents you healing and regaining that mental stability after the suffering and silence, after that hurt and pain, after the deception and the lies and the betrayal. Ashe. Those were the flips. That's why I'm expounding and I'm not adding. Ashe. Okay, so there goes your cards. Okay, I'm hearing strongly one. So, recent past, King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a very fiery, passionate king. He's the type to take charge. He's the type to make things happen. He doesn't sit around and wait. He makes things happen. Very confident. He's a leader. He takes the lead. He knows his power. The King of Wands is Aries energy. So that's that energy of I am. They know who they are. They have a sense of power. But they're also the type to move at the beat of their own drum. They tend to go in their own direction. So they can be seen or depicted as being flighty, non-committal, because they're constantly on the go. These are entrepreneurs. So they know how to build things from the ground up and create something very successful from their own thoughts, inspiration, passions, desires, creativity. That's what makes them leaders. And so in your recent past, you could have took on this energy, Sagittarius, because there is that energy of you walking away, and you're walking away from what wasn't serving you, and you're stepping in to a place of power because you're going towards that sun. This could also speak to you dealing with another Aries or Leo or Sag. So far you have water, fire, earth on the board, and air. Everything's on the board. So the next card, we got the Nine of Wands. And this is that same energy I was picking up. Remember when I said the suffering and silence reminded me of the Nine of Wands? Because that Nine of Wands is like that wounded warrior. And she's holding a staff here too. The difference is now you're holding this staff with this fire that's right in your crown chakra, right? That's that enlightenment. And this is where, what's in your subconscious was the Ace of Wands. Well, you're holding pretty much an Ace of Wands here. Even though the 8 are here, you've set your boundaries. You've fortified your boundaries. You have healthy boundaries now. So whatever you were entangled in, whatever you were invested in, that was not feeding you the way you were feeding it, because we see that with the 8 of Cups, you having to walk away because you're feeling emotionally bankrupt, unfulfilled, unseen, unheard, unappreciated, devalued, I'm hearing. You finally saw the light, and you realized that you had to follow what you felt internally. And what you felt was it was time for you to leave the situation behind, to end it. The 9 is very symbolic of changing that circumstance for the better, forging ahead, releasing the burden, letting go of what no longer serves you, setting healthy boundaries for those who have overcrossed your boundaries in the past, that didn't invest the way that you invested, that didn't put in the work, the effort, the love, the tenderness, the attentiveness, the attention, the care, the passion that you did. So now you know what you need to do. Now you have the clarity. Now you have the truth. And you know that you need to follow your own passions. Start a new beginning elsewhere. Ashe. So that's what's coming towards you. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light. What is Sagittarius's attitude? Divine Spirit, what is in Sagittarius's attitude? We have a message of love and light. Divine Spirit, what is in Sagittarius's attitude? We are 51 minutes into the reading. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. So that one flipped up. So we got a king and a queen on the board. So that's also confirmation that you are dealing with a twin flame, soulmate, or a life partner. So what flipped out is your attitude is the Star. But I'm hearing to expound on the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is you taking the time out to look at the red flags, to pay attention to anything that may appear to be, deceptive. You're being more logical. You're using your first eye to see. You're not allowing people to say things anymore. You're checking for their actions now, because you've learned that people's words are not credible. You cannot trust what people say because they can deceive you. And we did see the deception and envy card. And that's why you're in this energy of the Queen of Swords, because you've peeped game. This person is in reverse. You've detached yourself and cut that soul tie from that energy. So now you've morphed into the Queen of Swords, who's very logical, very clear. She's a human lie detector. She's good on picking up energy, highly intelligent. You can't get anything past her. She deals with those that are honest, that are truthful. She stands on the truth, and she demands the truth. As you could see, you have your heart is locked away right now, because you know that in this moment in time, you cannot allow your heart to make decisions for you. You're only using logic, head over heart, because you know that in the past, thinking with your emotions got you in a place where you felt unfulfilled and unappreciated. So now you said, okay, I'm going to check for the red flags, but I'm going to live my truth. This is you being who you're supposed to be, taking your power back, speaking your truth, expressing your truth, no longer suffering in silence. You're ready and you're willing to speak what's true to you, and you're no longer biting your tongue. Ashe. So your attitude now, we see the Star. This is the number 17, and the 17 reduces to 8. 8 we know is the symbol sideways of the infinity. The infinity symbol represents infinite possibilities. And as you can see, every prayer, every petition, every mantra, every affirmation that you have spoken into the ethers, Sagittarius, has gone up, and the divine is saying, I receive them, and so it is, it shall be. Ashe. In other words, wish granted. And as you are sending up your prayers and petitions, it's healing you, because you've held on to the hope. You've held on to the optimism, even when there were no signs that things were improved. You were looking for the signs, and what you found was that sun. You found the truth. You found the clarity. And it's because we're in that powerful season of your sister sign, Leo. And the sun illuminates everything. Whatever you're in the dark about, whatever you're unclear about, there's going to be truth revealed in this season of Leo. And this is what you're holding on to. This is what you've held on to. You could see your heart. If you could see clearly, it's green around the chest area. And I feel like that's because there was a healing, a deep soul healing, a deep healing within that heart chakra. There's a sense of health and wellness, peace. I feel like you've also discovered that you're an alchemist, that you could utilize the elements around you to manipulate whatever it is and manifest whatever it is that you desire to create. This is focused intention. You don't just believe that you can make a wish and it will be granted. You know that your wishes will be granted, and you are witnessing that very moment take place right here. This speaks to you discovering even a skill, a gift, something that you've created that can certainly become very successful. It could bring about some level of stardom, put you in the spotlight, give you a sense of public recognition. Someone could also, just like I said, be receiving a wish that they've been praying and hoping for such a long time, and they're receiving this wish. There's a wish being granted. This is beautiful. Miracles. Okay, so what's in your environment? Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is someone who's at a distance from you, Sagittarius. Someone that you had some love, connection, soul tie. I see you're holding bags, so you may have lived with this person and moved away, or they may be away from you. I get a sense that you were confused as to what to do. There was a lot of emotional upheaval, a lot of frustration in the relationship, confusion even. And within this dynamic, I feel that there's this final sense of getting clarity, of receiving a download and knowing that you have to go in a different direction. These three birds are pulling you in a whole different direction. And I feel like the three is that number isn't about just waiting to me. I call it the ready, set, go, because for me, 3 is an action number. You know, you prepare yourself for wherever it is you're preparing to go. So you don't just leave and go without a plan of action about what you're going to do, strategizing a means to get there. So I feel that there's been a lot of thought in regards to which direction to go. I feel like your angels, your ancestors, you're getting some sort of intuitive nudge to leave a scenario, leave a connection, to go in a different direction. And I feel like this place is going to provide a sense of peace, a sense of emotional equilibrium, balance, security. But this is someone who's in your environment. So this person could be wanting to return to you for that sense of peace and clarity. Or this could be someone moving away from someone for some sense of peace and clarity. What is the hopes and fears for Sagittarius, Divine Spirit of Love and Light? What is the hopes and fears? Okay, so 2 cards. How should I take these? Okay, 1, 2. So your hopes and fears, you're hoping for a victory. You're hoping to move forward with some sort of success. There's a reason to celebrate. This is a wreath. So wreaths are very indicative of you celebrating a moment. There's some moment of being recognized. There's a recognition here, and you're basking in that moment, basking in the spotlight. Others are noticing you. There's going to be some sort of public recognition. People may, see your name in social media. Maybe you will start a new channel and people will see you and it will be very successful. Maybe you're launching something new and it garners some level of success and recognition and public recognition and popularity, or But there is success here. You're raising your hands in victory because you've achieved some sort of goal. I'm getting a notion that it's pertaining your creativity. Look at this. Hopes and fears. The outcome is the Chariot. So what did I say? Triumphant movement forward. Success. The Chariot is a leader. He's powerful. This is yin and yang energy on here as well. With that white and black horse. That represents feminine and masculine. That represents a sense of balance. You have to be in a sense of balance, in a sense of power. Be able to lead in order to move a chariot. You have to have that ability to get these two animal totems, powerful animal totems at that, to move at the same speed in the same direction. So it takes this ability to be able to control the situation, to control it in a way that it will be successful. It will be triumphant. Ashe. So the Chariot, forward movement. Bottom of the deck we have is the Page of Pentacles. Starting something new. This is the birth of a new creative idea. Standing on some creative project with the intent to grow it, develop it, to water it, to nurture it. You have planted the seed and you are putting in some sort of work in order to see something develop. You're investing a lot of time and energy. This also could speak to someone coming in, offering a solid connection, wanting to offer something solid rather. This could also be a job offer. This could be some money offer, someone offering a gift, financial gift. So let's see. We're going to clarify with the black and gold. Okay, I'm hearing no with the traditional. So they said traditional and I have to go with such. I like the black and gold. They're so svelte in my hand. But Divine wants the traditional. So that's what we're going to do. Going to be obedient. Look at that. Mind activity, psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive. I'm hearing downloads. Look at that. Cycle ended. Completion of a cycle. Walking away. Find spirit of love and light. There goes that monkey mind. See the monkey? I can't make this up. Monkey mind. Overthinking. I've been thinking. I've been drinking. I'm remixing everybody's song because I don't know nobody's lyrics. I'm so sorry about that. But Three of Wands. There goes that action. Ready, set, go. Taking action, moving forward, not staying stuck and stagnant, working on your projects. This is mind in focus mode. This is focused intention. This is you putting in that work, baby. Mastering a craft, sharpening your skills, your swords, honing your gifts. There's a sense of rebirth here. There's a sense of transformation. That's scorpionic energy. I see this King of Cups here. So that's emotional equilibrium, being in balance. Emotionally, controlling your emotions, not allowing anyone to manipulate you in any way, form, or fashion, not falling for anyone's okie doke, so to speak. I see this Tower moment, sudden ending, sudden change. This is two people who are living in a castle. This is not even just two people. Let me emphasize what this is. This is a king and a queen, which indicates a level of self-mastery, who know better, who are partaking in a bunch of nonsense. The Tower moment, this is both of them being thrusted out of this castle due to lies, deception, illusions, delusions, a castle built on a faulty foundation. So the truth ain't in this castle. So the Divine said, enough of the nonsense. I done sent red signal after red signal, flags. I done sent hawks and kites and all type of information. Nobody's picking up on this information. So let me just strike this castle and burn it down. So this is the destroy and rebuild card, all in the same, because once something ends, a new beginning ensues immediately. Expedition is just simultaneous. Ending, new beginning. So you've ended something and all in the same, it's a new beginning. This was a necessary ending, a necessary change, because of the fact that there was a lot of toxicity in this situation could not grow. They say that if something burns, the soil underneath burning debris becomes so much more fertile. The soil becomes very fertile, and life can grow there abundantly. And so that's why the divine is burning this castle down, so that the relationship can be rebuilt on a solid foundation, or even if the two of you just choose to part ways. But there's now truth can only exist in that space. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. So look at that. This was a relationship. This was a very strong commitment. This was, a family. You may have a child with this person, shared a home with this person, but this was a higher level of commitment. You could have been engaged, could have been together for years, common law marriage. But whatever this is, there was a sense of stability. This is the 1111 too. So that speaks to a twin flame. And we did see that Isis was, definitely giving you that nudge, that download. Like, look, beloved, this reading is going to involve a past life connection. So stay tuned. So you definitely are intertwined, interconnected, and psychically connected to someone that is of a higher level of commitment or soul connection to you. So I'm hearing one more, and we're going to do this. Yeah, there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire. This could even be borderline obsession. There is an element of toxicity here. Because there is bondage. When you don't have free will and something is bonding you, then that means that it's toxic. So you have to take your power back in this instance. This may be someone that you have some sort of codependency with, or it could be some sort of attachment, whether addictions, drug, drinking, popping pills, sex, whatever an addiction may be to you. There is an element of, needing to take your control back, take your power back, because something is out of control. I feel like there was some codependency issues. There's a level of obsession here too. I'm definitely picking up on. Look at that. You were in a marriage. You was in a marriage. Something got intertwined or unwound within a marriage, due to perhaps some third party, because that 3 of Pentacles can indicate party of 3, party of 4, 5. That's that card of, someone not being satisfied enough at home, or not even being willing to put in the work to repair something before they step out and go find something new. Look at that, 7 of Cups in my hand as I'm talking about that. So they had a lot of options in love. Apparently somebody thought that, the grass was greener on the other side. But what we don't realize is the grass will always be greener on the other side, as long as you're watering that motherfucker and putting fertilizer and feeding it and tending to it and paying attention to it. Yeah. So someone was definitely caught up in an illusion, because they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. They thought whatever glittered was gold. And I feel that this person was wrongly or sadly mistaken, because everything that's in these cups is not necessarily a good thing. It's not always a good option to step outside. So there is a notion that someone had a lot of options, and was a little confused as to what they wanted to do emotionally. So someone is spying now. Perhaps this person that we're speaking of, the person you were connected to, someone is watching and spying and trying to, because they want to get some things off their chest. But what they're doing now is they're trying to learn an approach, figure out an approach, a strategy. We did see this King of Swords energy in the, that was the root cause of the reading. And so, this could be, just gathering information, gathering data, intel, trying to gain some sort of clarity, because there is something that someone wants to get up off their chest, some sort of communication that they are wanting to have. Yeah, someone is definitely got left behind, and they're regretting their actions. Someone's regretting something. This is regret, remorse, nostalgia, missing someone. This could be either your energy, or this could be someone else's energy thinking of you. I do get a sense that there was, like I said before, third party situation, party 4 or 5, entanglements, in other words, that someone got caught up in, and they're feeling a little remorse. They left your ass for someone else, and now they're feeling remorse, and you're sitting over here, on the other side with that 2 of Cups, because they didn't realize until it may have been too late that you are their beloved, because eventually this person is going to turn around and notice the 2 of Cups. And so that could be why this person might be coming back coming at you, coming towards you, because you're at a distance from them. So they could be making their way to you. I'm hearing the song, I've been making my way back to you, babe, but the burneth earth inside. I'll be working my way back to you, babe. Inside, can't let it get away. That's what I'm hearing. I'm an old head, so. But that's what somebody is going to discover, because eventually going to turn around. You know, you ain't going to stay stuck in this energy for long. So we're going to cut the deck, see what's coming in. All right. So beloved energy, what do we have coming in for our Sagittarius? What energy of love and light do you have for Sagittarius from the traditional tarot deck? Last cut. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. Oh, my deck is in reverse. Let me put my whole deck. The whole deck was in reverse. So, all right. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, you working on yourself. This is you in the do not disturb. You know, this is, or this could, you know, now I'm getting the notion that, you know, somebody could be coming in like, you know, on the energy of like, you know, come on, let's work on this. Because remember, you had that Knight of Pentacles that was crossing, you know, and this person is definitely looking towards the future. They could see a future with you. They could see, you know, a long-term commitment. So this could be someone coming in offering, you know, the ability to work on something, to repair something, to really, to ground the connection, solidify the connection even. Two people putting in that work, that effort, being, you know, showing that equal give and take, you know. So divine spirit of love and light, what is why is the Four of Cups here? Pardon me. Okay, so the Four of Cups is here for the Hermit. So the Hermit is speaking to you know, reflection and healing. The Hermit is a wizard. A lot of people don't realize that, but the Hermit is a wizard. The Hermit knows that the answers that he seeks are within him. And clearly you could see with this Star card that there is truth, there is clarity that he gains. But he gains this by seeking, going within, listening to his own internal thoughts, listening to his higher self. He is away from the distractions of the outside world, and he's holding that wand. That wand is that staff that's going to take him to his new beginning passionately and powerfully, forging ahead, moving forward. So you were in a state of healing. You were reflecting, and you were reflecting on a past love situation. And, you know, the divine is definitely telling you that, look, you know, don't stay in this place of contemplation too long, because the answers that you were seeking, you already have. But don't fall into a space of, you know, not desiring love, because you can have a most beautiful love ship with someone if you are just open to it. So the divine is definitely telling you that this star, there is a star inside of this lantern, and that star is very much the energy that you're showing up in your attitude. So this speaks to that star, that level of progress and prosperity that can come from this beautiful gift that the divine is giving you. But you don't want to miss that opportunity. So you have to realize that your wishes will come true, whatever you're desiring, because you're desiring something here. You're feeling unfulfilled. She's dissatisfied. Body language is everything, and your body language is saying everything. It's saying that you are really just not open. You're closed up to love. You're stuck in the past. You're a little sad and very nostalgic, and you don't even see what the divine has right in front of your face, because you're looking in the wrong direction. You're looking to the past when you need to be focused on what's coming towards you. Forwards always, you know, what do they say? Forwards ever, backwards never. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. So divine spirit, oh, there was another message that popped out for the Knight of Pentacles. Look at this. This person is coming in. You are the sunshine in my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what this person sees when they see you. Like, this person is coming in because they definitely can see this relationship growing and developing into something beautiful. They are clear about who you are, and you are the sunshine in their life, Sagittarius. They could see you bearing their children. They could see you being the mother to their child. You know, this is clarity. This is truth. This is healing. They feel like this love is very healing, very nurturing to their spirit. They also feel like there's a sense of prosperity and abundance that comes from this relationship. There's a sense of truth that they can live in and exude. You know, this is a relationship that is full of just vitality, happiness, joy. And this is what they're seeing. He's looking at this sun with so much joy and so much vigor. This is beautiful. That's beautiful. Wow. So divine spirit of love and light. Why is the Ace of Wands here for what's in Sagittarius' subconscious? Why is this Ace of Wands here for Sagittarius subconscious? Divine spirit of love and light. Thank you. Yep. Wow. I know that's right. Look at here. Look at here. So what did I say? There is some sort of psychic communication that you are having with your twin flame, with your divine masculine, your divine feminine. Look at this. There is psychic communication. The divine already told you this involves past life, right? Then you also had Mother Mary, Magdalene, said unconditional love. The cards do not lie. You see how the messages continue? That's why I love to start my readings with the oracle messages, because it does lay that solid foundation. So now you see here clearly, this is a higher level of commitment, one beyond even this realm. And you could see clearly who is conspiring behind the scenes to bring this union into fruition. This is the angels, the angels, baby. They are working in your favor, Sagittarius. And look at this love. This is spiritual union. This is two people that speak the same love language, two people who are in equilibrium, in balance, well yoked. And this is a coming together of two. This is going to lead to marriage. This is what's in your subconscious. This person that you are connected to, you know already, intuitively, you know that this person is your twin flame. This is your person. And you may be communicating, Sagittarius, to your person psychically, intuitively, to wake them up, to awaken them, to activate them to the level of connection, to the depth of this connection, to the degree or the magnitude of this connection. But this is you, fully activated. You're aware, you know. And you may be having a lot of dreams, downloads. There may be a lot of mental activity, notions, gumptions. But this connection is of a higher level. And this divine, I'm hearing that song, bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me. You know, that's what I'm hearing. And that's what the divine is doing. Them wishes, baby. He heard them wishes. I'm hearing it. Look, this is big. I love it. Let me get a sip of water. Oh, wow. I love it. So divine spirit of love and light. What is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here in the foundation, the root? Yep. Release the burden. Let something go. Gained the clarity. Gained the truth. That Nine of Wands you was holding. Remember, you were holding that wand. And you were suffering in silence. And I said that Nine of Wands represents the ending of that cycle, no longer carrying those burdens. And this is why, because you gained the clarity, you saw everything very clearly. And this was the indecision. You were indecisive originally as to what to do. And that's why you were holding on to this connection, because you were under the notion that you had to hold on to it. Maybe because there was a sense of you've been with this particular thing for so long, or maybe you knew this person for so long. You had this level of loyalty. But at what cost? Was it at the cost of your own sanity, your own peace of mind, your own happiness? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like you were the only one showing up in that relationship. You were the only one investing. You were the only one working on it. You were the only one taking the time to attend to the connection. And I feel you gained clarity and truth. You realized that you had to end this way of handling the situation, of perceiving it, and you had to change your mind. And in changing your mind, you changed your approach. You gained that clarity. You got that ability to look at things logically and to take the emotion and the passion out of the scenario and to just look at things for what they truly and clearly were. You saw things crystal clear, is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Crystal clear. And you see this beautiful owl. That owl represents wisdom. Owls also can see in the dark. They can see potential. They see their prey. They literally watch their prey, because their prey are birds that can't see in the dark. So you went deep. You was really trying to figure something out. You went deep into the heart of the matter, and you gained that clarity. Ashe. And you release that burden. You cut yourself free from that soul tie. You can see the strings blowing. So there was some sort of, codependency issues, toxic ties. That's karmic cycles. You had to cut yourself free from that. Release yourself. I love it. Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Why is this King of Wands here for the recent past for our beloved Sagittarius? Wow. So look what this, the Four of Wands showed up. So the Four of Wands, we know that's the family card. This is 1111, twin flame, soulmate. This is yin yang, masculine, feminine. This is that type of connection, higher level commitment. You see family, you see children playing, you see this beautiful home. So there was stability here. This could also speak to you gaining your stability, establishing a solid foundation within your own home, taking your power back, moving forward powerfully towards your goals, your passion, because you've already released this burden. You already released whatever was burdensome. You saw the truth in the matter. So now you're forging ahead. You're the lion. You're the king of the jungle. You go after what you want and you make it happen. And that's what you're doing. You've gained some level of stability. You've regained some level of stability. You have justice here. So this is about karma, the scales balancing out in your favor, things ruling in your favor. The divine is saying you were on the right side of karma. With the right thought and the right action, things weighed out in your favor. Everything was restored, and it was because you took your power back, beloved. This is you fortifying your boundaries, establishing healthy boundaries, letting people know what they're not going to do. And it's because you took your power back. You see clearly. Karma's on your side. Lady Justice is here. Whatever you were involved in karmically, the divine sees that you were on the right side of justice. With the right thought, the right action, you did the right thing. So now justice is on your side. And a truth was revealed ultimately as well, because this speaks to the truth coming out. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful. So Divine Spirit of Love and Light. Why is the Star card here for Sagittarius's attitude? Divine Spirit of Love and Light. You got a lot of major arcana is what I'm noticing as well. So you are really going through a huge spiritual journey, transformation, a huge spiritual shift, period. Thank you, Spirit. Star is clarified by the beautiful King of Swords. So yes, indeed. Seeing the truth, speaking the truth, living your truth, discovering your truth, standing in the truth, moving in the direction of truth. This is wishes coming true, releasing yourself from things that no longer serve your highest good. This is transformative energy. And it's because of you standing in your truth, being your true version of yourself, your authentic version of yourself. Why is the Six of Swords here? Look at that. Queen of Cups. Emotional equilibrium, balance, love. You had to show love of self. This is you. This is why you're wearing that red cape, because you're loving yourself. You're going to move with passion in favor of you and your betterment. This is you gaining that emotional equilibrium. Whatever you was involved in, you love them dearly, but you know ultimately you had to put you first in this situation because it was causing conflict, anguish. There was deception, lies, confusion, toxicity. This was a karmic connection, a karmic relationship, and those relationships aren't meant to last forever. They're meant to last until you learn whatever lesson that person's brought into your life to teach you. And I feel you've learned the lessons. That's why you packed up and left. And when you left, you gained emotional equilibrium. You have closed your cup to love. And we even saw that with the Queen of Swords showing up during the, where did she show up at? Where is she? Did she even come out? Oh no, she was in the pre-shuffle. But this is what you're doing. You're taking your power back. You know that you can't make decisions with your heart anymore. You got to make them with your head. And you have a lot of angelic presence, a lot of protection, a lot of favor around you, spiritual guidance around you. But you did this for the love of self. You did this to balance your emotions, to find yourself, your stability, your security, emotionally, mentally, physically. This is about you becoming more in alignment, in wholeness, in centeredness, in oneness, in balance, in harmony with thyself. This is self-love, makes you more attractive. But this is what this person, someone could be also, I'm getting this download, the divine said, yeah, but check this out. So this could be someone coming towards someone because they love you. This could be someone who's at a distance who could be returning because they have love, because they discover they love you, because they discover they have this emotional connection with you that's indescribable. They can't pick out what it is. And remember that Queen of Cups is also very intuitive. She's psychic, damn near clairvoyant, so it's like, this is that same energy. So someone is also being pulled to you energetically, emotionally, psychically, because there's this, energy of the bird energy, which is air, but then there's the emotions, water, and so and then this is also showing that passion, that fire. So someone is going towards someone, going after someone perhaps, because they discover they have love. Wow. Why is this Six of Wands here for Sagittarius is okay? Wow. Someone's definitely returning, Sagittarius. Look at this. This is a past love returning. That person that left you in the past, that thought something else was better, for a moment, for a spell, whatever they got caught up in. I am seeing here clearly that we have someone returning, someone that's no longer stuck in this cross in the road. You see that cross in the road where they left in the past? This to me looks like what they did. They went this way. They didn't go your way. Now they're returning to come to you because they realize they have love. They realize they have this adoration. They realize that they have this strong, this pull to you, this magnetic pull. And it's something that's, like I said, indescribable. So the two of you may be, again, communicating psychically, intuitively. There's a sense of longing, missing one another, thinking of one another. And look what this person is doing. There's a victory. You're going to be celebrating because someone is returning, Sagittarius. And they're returning because I feel like they've seen the light. They've had some sort of epiphany. They've had some sort of clarity about this connection, about how they feel. They have this adoration. They're coming in very passionate, very loving. They also could be extending a bouquet of flowers in an act of forgiveness. This person has realized they love you, realized that they did not express their love, and they're going to do so because this Ace of Swords also came out as well. Look at this. Someone is coming in to express the truth. They're going to clear the air. They want to explain, and this is in your hopes and fears. So you're hoping for a past love to return, and this could lead to marriage again. I'm seeing a lot of cards of marriage and unions, but this person here, it means business. But this is a person from the past, so I don't know how you feel about someone from your past returning, but there is definitely someone going to be communicating with you very shortly. With this Ace of Swords energy, that is the truth. Someone wanting to cut through the bullshit, and it's this person that left you. See that? Because they miss you. Remember this showed up during the pre-shuffle? I was picking up that energy of someone, and that's why you were suffering in silence, and everybody in suffering in silence, and now there's going to be some truth. Now somebody's going to realize, like, look, okay, you are the Two of Cups. Because to me, the lovers here, that's pretty much like the Two of Cups energy. It's two people that are pouring into one another's cup, that spiritual union. And this person does eventually discover that whatever they left you for, it just wasn't worth it. It was unfulfilling. Their emotional connection and soul ties to you, because you two have a connection that is beyond this realm. It goes beyond this reality. They done said this is past life stuff. So It's unconditional love. This person loves you unconditionally. They can't even describe why they feel the way they feel about you, Sagittarius. This is beautiful. I love it. So you look at this. This person, wow, this person has mustered up the courage. This is Leo energy. See that strength card? That's what it does. It gives you the strength. It gives you that resilience. It gives you that power to just forge ahead powerfully in your power. Taking lead, taking action, going after what you want relentlessly, fearlessly, claiming it. That's what that's what you're doing. Going towards your goals. Look at this. And look what it garners you. Success, abundance, prosperity. This is also a wife. This is somebody coming in saying, damn, I see her worth and her value. Finally. I didn't before, I see it now. They have to muster up the strength to come in. They also see you in this strength. See you as someone very strong-willed, strong, self-loving, self-aware, wise, powerful, in control of your own subconscious thoughts, not wavering, not teetering, standing on your square, fiercely, powerfully, also handling your business, resourceful, domestic, someone who can juggle work and life, who can handle the babies and handle clients, someone who knows how to generate a penny, someone who knows how to manifest, someone who's a healer, a nurturer, someone that grounds the connection, the backbone of the relationship, someone willing to compromise, someone who's beautiful and down to earth, someone very regal and abundant, successful. This is what someone is coming towards. This is also could be you, what's coming towards you. This is the outcome. Bottom of the deck, that same Knight of Pentacles, relentless. He's coming in hot and heavy. This is he waits to get it right. He takes his time to get it right. He's the one that's going to take his time to get it right. He doesn't rush in like the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, or Knight of Swords. He is the type to be very strategic. He's resourceful. He's the type to want to invest long term. So he makes sure that whatever he's investing in is going to last. I'm hearing everlasting love. Everlasting love. That's what this person is working towards. That's what they work for. They work for the stability. They're not afraid to invest, but they don't want to invest in something and if it's not going to have a return. What's the point? This is the long term, the commitment type. He wants commitment. He wants passion. He wants love. He wants marriage, children, family, home life. So that's what's coming towards you. So I love it. I'm sorry. This is a beautiful reading because clearly you have a twin flame soulmate that is making their way back to you. Someone from your past is going to surprise you with some form of communication. And it's going to be victorious. I feel like the relationship is going to move forward and it's going to lead to perhaps marriage because you have so many cards here that is indicating that with the Lovers, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, Justice. This is like higher level commitment, and whatever you were entangled in the past, I feel like maybe someone gets some sense, because they say you don't know what you have until it's gone. And clearly you walking away triggered something in someone from your past to return to speak a whole truth. So I feel like, through this person exhibiting and showing you some level of change in who they are, that this can most certainly, present this golden opportunity that Yemenya was saying. She said that important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So whatever this door that's opening up, it's definitely a passion that's ignited within you and within your beloved, because the two of you seem to be meeting at the same place. I see a lot of cards of dual energy. You got the Chariot card here, the Lovers card here. You even have the Six of Cups here. You have what's another dual card? the Four of Wands here. And when I say dual, I mean with the feminine and masculine energy on here, Ashe. So that's what we're picking up, and when you see that energy, you know that something beautiful is coming in, and whatever's coming in is coming in after you decided to walk away, because now they're coming in very, very positive, willing to work, willing to put in that work, willing to practice that whole equal give and take, willing to reciprocate, willing to ground the relationship, work on it, nurture it, because that's what relationships require, that you have to work on it. You have to always be willing to work on it, because people change, people evolve, emotions and spiritual energies and transformations and things like that require compromise, because everyone is not growing at the same pace, everyone isn't going through the same things, but you do have to be mindful of your partner, of your your other half, or your other whole, as I like to say. So that's your reading. I hope that this has been helpful to you, Sagittarius. This is a beautiful reading. I really see the return of something. I see someone returning, and they mean business, but I also see you really working on healing thyself, and you have taken your power back. And with this beautiful energy of the sun just illuminating your reading in so many different ways, it just brings a sense of clarity and truth and joy, I'm hearing, and elation and success, so that's your reading. Until next time, Ashe.